plus the creatures, and then Karn can also get you Umber Mantle, something like that. But the Shards are bad. The Acid Monsters are bad. You need to replace those. And the world's kind of your oyster with what you can replace those with, but it's kind of difficult for me to say exactly what that should be because it's such a weird archetype. I guess maybe just play Devoted Druid combo. That's actually got to be the best thing. The best thing to play instead is the Devoted Druid combo. Like 4 Devoted Druids, 1 Vizier, and then you have Eldarmy's Call to tutor up your 1 copy of Vizier, and then you can also Karn for your equipment that untaps Vizier or untaps Devoted Druid. That's the direction I would go. World Spell. Look at the top 7 cards. I mean, that card's only good if you have the Eldrazi in your hand. If you already have the Omnisciences, you can maybe play 1. Oh, I milled over my Singularity. But I can just get Omniscience, Peer into the Abyss, Tarrasque. Artisan of Kozilek. This is Pioneer. That card's not legal. Karu, thank you for Twitch Prime. Appreciate you. Wait, this is legendary? Turn 2, baby! Welcome to Pioneer! Literally, welcome to Pioneer. Welcome to Pioneer Mono Green Ramp Casual. Let's go! Let's go. Well, yeah, the turn was down here. Ban Nykthos, they say. Ban Nykthos. BM, yeah, it's a little BM, but that's all friendly banter, you know. It's not banter, it's me. I mean it for real. Clearly calling mono green ramp casual is like clearly a joke though, right? It's like it's the best deck in the format. Listen, you don't. How many people in Modern have on turn 2 put Omniscience, all 3 Eldrazi? I literally have all 3 Eldrazi in play on turn 2 in Pioneer, and the Tarrasque. I have Emrakul, Kozilek, Ulamog, all in play on turn 2 in Pioneer. That's worth getting excited about. That's actually a really good draw because it's 1 less brick. Yeah, 2 Tarrasque. I just legend rolled 1, whatever. And also, like, it's mono green, you know, we can, like, be gleeful in defeating mono green. Alright, you lose. This is a faster win than the last game, though. Yeah, I'm starting to think Trickery is not that well designed, huh? Yeah, I don't know. You can't really play mono green ramp in Pioneer. This is a format where you just die on turn 2. I feel like playing mono green devotion it's just like a little slow. It's kind of like a slow deck to be playing. It's kind of a slow deck to be playing. Yeah, turn 2 is the late game. That's my advice to you, opponent. Mono green ramp just seems too slow in this format. Opponent's thinking, trying to figure out how to get out of this mess. I mean, they have to give you Omniscience. Man, how do you always hit this ultimatum? Skill, baby! Skill! That's how I hit the ultimatum. Skill! No, skill. Skill! It's some kind of bug! Skill bug. Skill bug. I'm serious, bro. Me too, bro. You can't talk serious. Let's go! I love it. Me too, bro. I'm also serious. I will report to see what they say. Anyway, good luck. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, man. All right, you too. Good luck. What do you think? Yes, it's luck. Obviously, it's luck. Reported, baby. Reported. Let's go. There's no better win in Pioneer. Turn 2. I also didn't even hit Ultimatum last game, right? No, I did. I did. They gave me the Omniscience. That's right. Reported for hacking. Oh, man. That's awesome. The deck that got me reported in Pioneer. A wonderful title. Lamau, I just played this player and I'm also playing the deck. Oh man, I'm having a good time today, huh? I'm having a real good time. Alright, keep. I guess I'm actually going to hold on. I'm gonna keep the. I want to keep this in my hand because it's a brick, but also maybe I need to keep the Kozilek if I hit Omniscience. Maybe that's more important. Oh, okay. I just put the Singularity on the bottom, and then Temple Trickery doesn't shuffle. I just put it on the bottom. Okay. All right, no more toxicity. Damn it. The deck that got me reported. I'll try to text my editor. I'll text my editor. I'll because I'm gonna be they took this Stonecoil, okay. I mean, I guess I did just bottom Stonecoil, so that was actually the right pick. A little bit less powerful this game, probably. Okay, let's go to game 2. Alright, let's go to game 2. Hoping for Nephalia Drown Yard or Nephalia Academy. Did someone report me? Yeah, they said they reported me, yeah. After thinking I was hacking. Mac with the 5-pack, thank you. This deck is a drug. Yeah. So I was just looking at that. Hold on. Ooh, I'll keep this. Guess I scry on turn 1. Well, if I scry on turn 1 and they thought he's the Stonecoil again, I mean, I'll just keep Stonecoil or Trickery on top, I guess. But Mason just tagged me. I just got tagged in this twice by Brad and Mason. Welcome to Pioneer, Mono Green Ramp Casual. And Anderson says, I just got turn 2 Kozilek in Pioneer. Welcome to Pioneer, baby. Let's go. Please don't Thoughtseize me. I'm so weak. Maybe I am supposed to mulligan to Academy. I don't know. You could never mulligan this, right? I'll just draw the Trickery. Let's get Thoughtseize bugged, huh? Thoughtseize bug. Unlucky. Unlucky TBH. Raging Jokester, thank you for the Twitch Prime, appreciate you. What bug are you claiming to be used? Someone I Trickery didn't hit. I hit Ultimatum twice in the same match, and my opponent accused me of hacking. Which is awesome. Which is way better than a trophy, getting accused of hacking. So much better than a trophy. Raging Jokester, think of a Twitch Prime again. Thank you. Come on, think of a 10 months. Appreciate you. They actually say hacking. Well, they said how do you always hit ultimatum off Trickery? And I said skill. And they said, what? No, it's luck, right? I said skill. And they said, what? I'm gonna report you. Okay, I'm gonna report you. Good luck. So they implied hacking. They didn't say hacking. The tiers are so tasty. Hell yeah, they are. We get to block. We get to interact with our opponent here. Yeah, anyways, good luck. Good luck, by the way. I'm a good sport. Maybe you should play more than one Sokenzan. I think they thought it was a bug. Oh, I see. Yeah, I mean, I definitely don't always hit it. No. You lose, I guess. Sokenzan can do P4. Yeah, I think so too. Maybe not. Maybe like 3. Did I see Anderson's follow-up tweet? I didn't. What was it? Just, or that it happened again. The deck is like is way more consistent than it looks. Is this deck good? Yes. This is a good Pioneer deck. Is this deck broken and is ruining the format? Probably not. You will get Thoughtseize and Spell Pierced and fail some amount of time, break some amount of time. But this deck also requires like 0 thinking, and you can play it with and have a positive win rate, I think, without having to expend any precious brain power. Yeah, we also Thoughtseize game 1 and 2 here, which is fine. You do have Nephalia Academy, so you have some draws that have Nephalia. Maybe I don't know if I was supposed to mulligan to Academy, or is it Academy? I feel like that's not the name of the card. Yeah, Nephalia Academy. I don't know if I'm supposed to mulligan to this in this matchup. Maybe I am. Josh, too much. Thank you. I mean, I got it into the Bugbear. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, it's hard to mulligan the 7-card combo on the play. No, Leyline of the Void. Leyline of the Void's a brick, you know. I'm assuming you mean Sanctity. You could play Sanctity in the sideboard. I don't know how important it is, but it's a brick. It's a brick. It might be good use of a sideboard though. It might be better than what we have. Nube, 13 months. Thank you. Can Tibalt it for Omniscience come turn 6? I mean, you have to have double white. I don't get the Leviathan inside. I mean, your sideboard slots are like pretty limited, but there are a few decks in Modern that lose to Stormtide Leviathan, is the idea. This Stonecoil never gets the job done right. Yeah, let's go defensive. Den of the Bugbear, help to draw Trickery into like competitions. Is the sideboard relevant? Not very. I mean, it is very difficult to make the sideboard relevant. Yeah, maybe Leyline of Sanctity over Void Winnower is correct. I was thinking you want a Void Winnower for Lotus Field, but you don't have that many sideboard slots. But yeah, against the red decks, this is just an auto win, and I think that like having the max I win cards in the deck makes some sense. Okay, block here, take 9. Okay, dead. Mulligan. Okay, so on 3 cards, you're supposed to keep this. And just try to find the Stonecoil. I think you're supposed to keep this on 3. Maybe you're supposed to go to 2. Just try to find Trickery Serpent. I've been keeping this hand on 3 though. Roll Tree lets you cast Ultimatum on 7 lands. I mean, that doesn't sound like something I'm valuing very highly. Okay, I need to keep this so I can just draw a land and turn 4 Trickery. It's better than the average draw, I think. Maybe gonna be too slow. The world spell, not the world tree. So look at top 7, reveal non-saga permanent, put them into your hand. That card seems really slow. I don't know. It doesn't seem very good. Maybe one of, just for the ultimatum piles though. Yeah, I know that it does read ahead, so it's like okay if you have like Omniscience or an Eldrazi in your hand. You don't get the cast trigger on the Eldrazi, which stinks. If it was a cast trigger, I'd be pretty into it, but it doesn't. Okay. So, assuming they put a spell in the stack next turn, it might be good. Is it too dangerous to brick if you add Endless One for more trickery targets? I don't know. So, like, so you could do something like add 8 more payoffs, add 4 more 0 drops, and then play 12 less lands. But that doesn't seem like necessarily where you want to be either. $12 less lands puts you down to, like, you know, below 20. I don't know. It's something you could do. You can mess around with it. Like I think this is a good build. I spent some time playtesting, obviously, but there's obviously also nuance with what you are going to be wanting to, or how you're going to want to build the deck. And here we go down to 7. They need to cast 1 more spell. All right, that's 1 more spell. We go to game 2. So seeing Chain of the Rocks is really nice because I might have brought in the Void Winnower, or so the Stormtide Leviathans. I think I'm going to play 2 Blast Zones, cut a Grotto. World spell is either mini Omniscience or finds you more combo for another hit next turn. I mean, next turn that's a long time. It seems I don't know. I'm not that into it, but you could play 1. You could play 1 over the Kozilek if you want to. You can play no more than 1. Second time this league I faced this. What have we done? What have we done? Bricking is what we're doing. Oh, never mind. Okay, so this is a mold of 3. So we'll keep the Scryland. Mull to 3, baby. It's just that easy. It is crazy how well this deck mulligans to 3 with all of the Scrylands. Do you find this deck fun to play? I absolutely find this deck fun to play. It's not a deck I would find fun to play forever. It's good for like 1 day and then... but for 1 day, it is the funnest. Ward stops Chain to the Rocks, right? It spells or abilities. Yeah, a fun palette cleanser, very different from what we usually play. And also, like, you know, this is still stated purpose of the channel. Innovate and brew and try new things and pioneer. Like, I'm sure I'm not the only person to ever play Trickery, but like, this is a legitimately good pioneer deck. Win percentage-wise, this is like a legitimately good pioneer deck. In my opinion, it's very powerful. It's more consistent than it looks, and it is like a serious. I feel like this has potential to be a serious pioneer deck, as silly as that might sound. Oh, I should be keeping Tarrasque in my hand for Omniscience possible hit. Thanks for making Pioneer Leagues unplayable today. Yes, today they're unplayable. As opposed to normal days when they're super good. Seems like a good matchup. Yeah, I mean, there's just so many matchups like this. They just can't do anything. They just can't do anything. Their deck's way too slow. They just have to hope that you brick. And you have to brick twice in the match, you know. We bricked once this match. Don't brick twice. Nice turn 2, opponent. Over and over again. Reported. Yeah, the matches are so fast. Okay. This is a 3-card hand with 2 scries. Obviously brick, but could get there. Yeah. This deck is also like way better to play on Magic Online because on paper there's so much shuffling. Resolving Trickery is also worse. Resolving Ultimatum's worse. In this, it's just click, 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 click. Okay, we're in a great matchup too. New Titania. New Titania could be playable, yeah. I'm kind of getting on board with the idea of playing Valky. Because if you play Valky, you have another card for your ultimatum piles, and you can play like all the red-black pathways, and you can play like 2 Valkyries, and then on turn 4 you can keep a hand with like 4 lands Trickery Valky probably. Although it's weird because like you might want to actually mulligan that hand anyways. Depends on what the matchup is maybe. Yeah. And then like Valky at turn 2 will win most games. Yeah, so there is one cascade effect in the format, but it doesn't work with Trickery. There's a 4-mana creature that when it dies, you cascade. Do you just lose the force of negation? This is Pioneer. There's no force of negation. Ooh, okay, that works. Yeah, Trickery is actually banned in Modern too. Add ley lines. I think I'm down to test the ley lines too. Oh, whoops, wrong league. I need to drop from this so I can rent the ley lines. I lose to that anyways. This Trickery is always way worse. Yeah, I don't think Tarrasque is winning the game by itself. Why did they ban Trickery in Modern? I think they changed the rules to nerf it. They banned the rules to nerf Valky. Trickery is way better in Modern, where you play 1 Trickery, 4 Violent Outbursts, and you just cascade into your 1 Trickery every single time. Or I can't remember. Maybe they play more than 1. I'm just gonna concede. We're not gonna win with the Tarrasque here. Opponent going way too slow. Yeah, maybe if they would wand me. Yeah, I do think the ley line of Sanctities are probably better than Void Winnower. You probably bring them in against Rakdos and just brick a little bit more often. Okay, mulligan. Keep. I'm putting Kozilek back, I guess. You don't have second Trickery in this hand, so almost brick. You play 3 Trickery, 8 Cascaders, since Trickery into another Cascaders go again. Oh, right. Yeah, I couldn't remember what it was like. I remember Canister was playing a ton of the deck back then. It was always crushing me with it. I think he was like playing Force of Negation too, eventually. Right, we win. Hacks. Reported. Get Tarrasque. Pier. Singularity win. Yeah, you can play 1 Gaia Reach. I think the Scrylands are better, or I'd probably play more like the rest of the Colorless Scrylands before the first Gaia Reach. Yeah, be right back. Mulligan. Go to 2. Damn it. This happens sometimes, though. Be very cool to run perfectly, find the Trickery. Oh. Yeah, it's got a bottom any non-Trickery card. We have so many lands, right? Best draw on the deck. You have 2 Skylands. I would rather. The thing is, like, your deck is like 29 lands and only 4 of each of these cards. So I think a 1-card hand with either Trickery or Stonecoil is better than a hand with just 2 Skylands. I could be wrong about that, but like, especially on the draw, you're just like so likely to draw land on turn 1, anyways. Consistent deck. I mean, consistent enough. What can you say? The thing is, like you can afford for this to happen once a match if you just do it the other 2 times. But if you're less than 50% to brick, and but if you run bad, brick twice, you lose. And but some amount of this time, you do win from this spot. Like I won on a molded 2 twice yesterday. Is this just pod racing? Yeah. I would say so. Good enough for me. Fast match. We'll do that also. No. Okay, keep this on 3. No, so MDFCs do work with Trickery, but specifically only Valky does, if that makes sense. Valky's I think the only one worth playing. Trickery. Can someone tell me the name of the red-black pathway? Pop quiz. Blightstep, thank you. Then you have 12 black sources if you count the filter lands. Probably plenty. Might end up going up more Valkyries. We'll see. Looked at World Spell. I'm not a believer in the World Spell. I'm not really sure why everybody else says it seems either. Okay, I think play this as a 2/2 here. This was a mold of 3, right? Obviously, you could still brick on the Trickery. Okay, I want to play 1 basic for Boseiju, so maybe cut the 4th Den. 1 Blood Crypt. I don't think you need it. You have 12 black sources this way. I think that's plenty for what essentially is not a very serious black requirement. Okay, gonna block like this. They know I kept a card on top, so they have to be suspicious. Ding, 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 ding. We really are pretty good at hitting ultimatum, huh? I mean, we have 4 ultimatums in the deck. All 3, baby. Get wrecked. Seems like Tibalt is still good, also cheaper for Trickery. Yeah. I think it makes sense. You could end up playing more. Reported. Is Cert land Frostspire? Yeah, can you tell me what the heck that card does? Can't believe my opponent didn't leave a creature back to block the Tarrasque. It's like it's their first time playing Pioneer. So Stormtide Leviathan doesn't win because they have the 3-mana human that exiles a creature. Why I play this deck till I 5-0? I mean, I have to go to Vegas today, so no. I don't think this deck is probably great at 5-0ing. It's probably not very good at winning a tournament, but it's probably a great deck to grind leagues in, and maybe this deck ruins the leagues for a bit, but my goal is to not make leagues good. It's to find decks that are good, so sorry, not sorry. All right, molded 2. On the draw. I molded 2 off stream last night, and I actually comboed on turn 2. That was one of my when I molded 2, my opponent said, "Oh, I'm so sorry you molded 2," and I comboed them on turn 2. Which could happen again with your red source. Just need to draw a Stonecoil. Although they could have Thalia. Do you think this deck is competitive? Yeah, I think this deck is like a legitimately good Pioneer deck. Is it the best deck in the format? Probably not. It is soft as stuff. It's worse when it's a known quantity. This deck is, you know, I think very capable of having like a 60% win rate in Pioneer, which is a very good deck, you know. Yeah, the Neo form of Pioneer. There's like very little skill. There's very little thinking. I guess, you know, when you Emrakul your opponent, you have to do some thinking sometimes. But you get to relax, talk to your Twitch chat. Magic Online does all the shuffling and mulliganing for you. It's easy. I still don't like the Emrakul that much. You can cut them, obviously. I was really impressed by them last night. Like, turn 2 Emrakul was like just like always a win for me yesterday. But, you know, yeah, you could cut them. We might have one more draw. Maybe you should keep 2 Trickery hands so you can Trickery turn 4. I don't feel like in this matchup on the draw you just can't keep that, but maybe, I don't know. It's like you could try to keep that, but you just have so many hands that win on turn 2 that in a matchup with no counter magic, I just don't know that you can do that. I haven't counted. I'm not thinking here. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm not gonna count. Cool. Great. Game 3. I don't think this deck can run a companion. I checked. I don't think you get any of them. Radiant Fountain. I don't know. I feel like I want the Scry maybe more in this matchup than I want the Blastlands more. They have removal for Stormtide. This is mostly for the mono red, green red matchups. And then like I like to bring in like the Blastlands against mono white and the Fountains against mono red. Although maybe I'll play one Fountain over Blaststone 4 or something. I don't know. Like there's definitely like thoughts to have about the sideboard, but you don't need to think that much about it. Okay, so Singularity is a brick, but if it's on the bottom of your library, it doesn't matter that it's there. Although if I hit Omniscience, I just want to have Tarrasque Singularity anyways, I guess. Lucy. Thank you for joining us, Lucy. Although the camera's actually kind of falling. Let's see if this works. Just Lucy butt. Just Lucy butt. Oop. Lucy. Thoughts on running 8 ultimatums? I think all the other ultimatums suck. Turn 1 Dauntless Bodyguard. Easy. I was about to say I didn't want to jinx it, but we haven't actually bricked on when we cast Trickery. We haven't bricked once, but you're also like very unlikely to brick when you cast it. I don't know. Okay, let's do one more with the updated changes here.